I can add to a wish list. You know, wish lists have been a huge request for the iTunes Store, and now we've got that with iTunes 9. And I can also share directly to Facebook or Twitter a link to any of the content within the store. Let me show you how that works. It takes me right to my page. I can type a note, click share, and it'll be posted right on my wall. Really easy to post information about songs and albums that you're interested in right on Facebook. So those are just a few of the things that we have for you with the new iTunes 9 Store. We think you're really going to love it. So Steve mentioned iTunes LP. Let's take a look. Here are 5 albums that I bought from the store. And these are some really great albums with some fantastic iTunes LP extras. Let me show you The Doors. It's a great interactive experience. It's got photos, videos, memorabilia, chronology, even liner notes. And if I go to the song list, you can see all the songs that are on the album. I can just play it. And of course, we've got the lyrics. And I can just flip through the songs. When I see something I like this one's really great. I'm going to play it. The photos are amazing. If you're a Doors fan, this kind of extra material is simply priceless. You can go full screen. It's even got some exclusive videos. These videos were recorded exclusively for this iTunes LP. Here's one from the keyboardist of the Doors.
Jim and I went to the film school
I'm going
at
to go
UCLA.
to
We became
a
close
section I really
friends.
think is cool here.
At that point, I said, "Well, this is it, man. We got to get a band together, and let's get a band together." And he said, "Ray, that's exactly what I had in mind." I said, "Man, cool. Except, what do we call the band?" And he said, "The Doors." And I said, "The what? The Doors? That's like the most ridiculous." "Oh, wait a minute. You mean like the doors in your mind?" Aldous Huxley's book, The Doors of Perception. He said, "Exactly."
There's some great extras on these iTunes LP. Let me show you one more. This one's from Dave Matthews Band. They can be so beautiful. Let me explore the songs. I can just flip through. You know, the artwork for this LP was drawn by Dave Matthews himself. The handwriting is even based on his own, or the font is even based on his own handwriting. I can play the track and just scroll through. You can see all the lyrics. And just like the Doors, there are exclusive videos here, all sorts of extra content. If you're a fan, this is a great way to rediscover music with albums. So I've one last thing I want to show you, and that's something that we're calling iTunes Extras. Just like we've got iTunes LP for music, we have iTunes Extras for movies. So here's one for WALL-E. It's got all sorts of extra features, exclusive features, bot files. You can just click around and discover it. There's some great video content.
The Beautician Bot's multiple grooming arms keep passengers tweezed, combed, coiffed, shaved, and waxed to perfection. Its supportive voice chip provides...
It's even got a really nice chapter picker. You can flip through, find your favorite scene. Here's one I really like. lots of great extras. It really makes that movie experience feel even that much more complete. So those are just some of the cool new features in iTunes 9. Look forward to having you play with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. So again, some of the very cool features of iTunes 9. iTunes 9 is available today. It's a free download at apple.com. So that is iTunes. Now, it's the biggest release of iTunes in a long time. I think you're going to like it. So now let's move on to the iPod. I'm asked Phil Schiller to come up and tell us about some new things happening in the world of iPods. Phil?
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. If you haven't heard, the iPod has been a big hit. It's absolutely incredible what's happened. We've now sold over 220 million iPods to date and growing. And that makes it one of the most successful products in history, of all products. And it's incredible. Customers love the iPod. If you look at the latest market share data, in the US, the iPod is now at 73.8% market share. It's unbelievable. The next biggest category, other. Other at 18%. Right after that, SanDisk just over 7%, and Microsoft pulling in the rear at just about 1%. It's unbelievable. And yet, with this amazing market of over 220 million iPods, we continue to reach more and more people. In fact, our latest data shows that of all the iPods we sell today, just over 50% are to customers that are new to the iPod. It's their first iPod. We love it when we help new customers discover how great it is to have a great portable music playing device. The fastest growing of our iPod line is the iPod Touch, our most innovative product. And it's incredible. The new iPod Touch is just beautiful with that great 3.5-inch multi-touch display. And I'm really proud to tell you that to date we have now sold over 20 million iPod Touch. 20 million, yes. That's in addition to the 30 million iPhones that Steve talked about. It's just remarkable. This amazing new technology is taking off so quickly. And it is such a great, beautiful device. But you might ask, why so quick, so many iPod Touches? Well, we have an idea. We think of 3 things that really set it apart from any other device that's come before. First, it's a great iPod. And of course, it needs to be. It's the iPod Touch. It is an amazing way to listen to your music. You just use the multi-touch display to flip through any songs you want to find, or to discover a new album you want to listen to, and you just tap on it and play. It's an amazing music experience. It's also a great video experience. You can watch video podcasts, TV shows, movies, even new movies in iTunes that you can rent and put on your iPod Touch to watch on that beautiful 3.5-inch display, tap, and just enjoy your video. So it's incredible for listening to music and playing videos. It's also great for discovering new music, like this new Green Day album, because built into every iPod Touch is Wi-Fi and the iTunes Music Store. So now, wherever you are, you get on Wi-Fi and you just start surfing and finding something new to listen to take with on a trip, whatever you want to do. It's incredible. It's also great for discovering music on your iPod Touch, because with thousands of songs, sometimes forget all the great content you have. And that's where Genius comes in. This Genius technology is just incredible for helping you find music you love and just enjoy this experience of listening to music on an iPod Touch. Of course, you can create playlists, as Steve talked about. You just tap a song and say, make a Genius playlist. And your iPod Touch will make a playlist out of that song and other songs you have that go great with it. You can just sit back and enjoy it. And now, with the new Genius mixes, you can also do that on the iPod Touch as well. You don't even have to select a song. iTunes automatically creates mixes for you of the songs you have that go great together. So the iPod Touch is a great iPod. customers are already starting to figure out it's also something else. It's a great pocket computer. That's a really cool idea. That built into every iPod Touch is Wi-Fi. So wherever you can get on Wi-Fi, you can get on the internet, which is great because the iPod Touch is the first great mobile browser, Safari. And with Safari, you can have a desktop-like experience. You can surf the web in portrait and landscape, go to all of your favorite sites all on this great little pocket computer. Of course,